Are we able to like keep going? I can't remember where we're up to today.
We're up to a super huge boss battle fight with a giant, deadly, corrosive Drake. But I mean, I could just play as Gastonald for this fight scene if you'd like to.
Look, if we don't hear from M, which I'm assuming we're not going to at this stage,
Mm.
I think just so we don't miss out, because it's been ages.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all here.
There's other cool things that will happen after this as well, so it's
Yeah.
not a big missed thing.
Yeah, it's not like it's pertinent to the story, it's just a battle
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
stage.
Mm.
If that's cool with everyone.
Fine by me.
I'm cool with that.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, let's do it then. Does anyone need a refresher on what else has happened during this story so far?
I'm good. I don't know about the others.
I think I'm good. We were fighting like little baby drakes, and then we were like, "Oh shit, there's a big drake."
Yes.
That's real.
Yeah. This giant corrosive drake has now appeared and looks super pissed off. I've also got some stuff for Darth as well, but I guess we'll go into that once it comes to your turn. But yeah, we'll start off with units. What would you like to do?
I would like to hit it with my great axe.
Cool, cool. It's got a reach of like 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you can hit this thing.
Perfect.
Ooh, 11. Is that gonna hit? No.
Incorrect. The correct answer is yes. Well, as that didn't hit, I would like to hit it again.
Go for it.
That's a bit better.
16 will hit.
Yay! I'm going to do 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing. You slash at this thing. Your sword, or your axe, I should say, does cut this tough exterior of the drake, but it's still looking pretty good.
Of course, it's taken only 10 damage and nothing else yet, so of course it's going to still look good. I would like to then bop it with the other end of my glaive.
That hits.
Where was that on the first one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, another 7. It's pretty good. Anything else that you want to do on your turn?
No, that's me.
Sweet, cool. Okay, we will move into the next person, which is Gastonald. And I guess they were all the way over in this corner. So
I don't know why they're over there, because they weren't there last time.
I think they were like just saying that they're running away.
yeah, okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is there. And I think they're going to just use their action to do a dash. They're going to do an athletics check to jump over that thing. Yeah, that'll do it. So they do another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like good Gastonald form, they're going to hide behind Talon. And they're going, yeah, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you got this, Talon," and give you bardic inspiration. And I think that's all that they can do on their turn. With that, Talon is up.
Done any like investigation or perception or anything to see if the drake has like any weaknesses or anything?
Yeah, yep. You can either do a perception or investigation will get you that information.
And my computer's having a heart attack. Fucking excellent.
Let's see. I think even with that, I will give you something. You can see that as this thing is drooling, you can see it's just basically coated in acid. So you don't think it'll be affected by any sort of acid damage at all. What else would you like to do on your turn?
Oh, helps if I can find where spells are. Am I within the 15 feet?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. If you move a block closer, you will be. Or did you say 15 or 50?
15.
15, yeah.
I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
Yes, you can cast Thunderwave, definitely. Yeah, roll... Do I roll a dex save?
Each creature in 15-foot cube originating from you must make Constitution saving throw. On failed save, creature takes 2d6 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. And on a successful save, it's half as much.
Oh, dang. No, it fails at Constitution save, and I guess it takes 10 plus 12, so 22 thunder damage as you rock this thing.
Wee.
Yeah, you guys are just smashing through this thing. Looks like it did a good chunk of damage on this thing, but it's still up and ready to fight. Anything else that you want to do on your turn, Talon?
Just wanted to check. No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Up next is Darth. So the thing that I needed to let you know was that during your turn, you can get your little pending friend to help you in combat.
Ooh.
So I will... if you go into the booklet, you might see pending in the player section next to your character, Darth.
Yes.
If you click on them, they'll have all the abilities in there and how to use him.
Ooh. It's like a whole character sheet.
Yeah.
I was going to say, pending is in mine as well, but it only comes up with the picture when I open it, just so you know. Well, I know I don't need to see the character sheet, I just wanted to let you know that's what it's doing.
Yeah, don't want you spying on me.
Exactly, keeping it secret.
So yeah, everyone can see pending in there, but only Darth should be able to see the abilities of this thing.
So are they just like classes of familiar now?
Yeah, pretty much. For now, at least.
Okay. Now I believe I did say that I cast invisibility or whatever. I used my shroud of whatever to be invisible at the end of the last session.
Okay, we'll allow that. Yep.
I see. I've got a little like ninja mask symbol, which I think I put on there to remind myself that I was invisible.
Oh yes, that's true. Yep.
Shroud of Ulben.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only for 1 minute. But I would believe I was just hiding myself and pending, because I didn't want to, I guess, alert the mother Drake that I had taken hostage one of the children.
Got you. Yeah. Yep.
If I attack, I come out of invisibility.
Got you. So you made yourself invisible?
Yeah.
Okay, but pending is not invisible right now.
No, I guess they're not.
I guess the other idea that could be possible is just getting pending to hide somewhere while you guys fight this thing. Yeah. You would have to do like an insight check on this creature or a nature check just to get more info about how they would react.
Yeah, well, I'll do that then. I'll do a nature check.
Yeah, go for it.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You don't see pending kind of react at all to the Mother Drake, and part of your studies into nature kind of tell you that pending might have even imprinted on you. You might have been the first thing that it ever saw. It might have been like a recent hatch. So it doesn't seem like it's connecting to that Mother Drake at all in this moment. And the Mother Drake might target you more specifically if you get too close with pending. But it doesn't look like it's going to try to steal back pending, or it probably won't even try to harm pending right now.
Cool.
It's pretty hectic in there. You probably get away with just going in there with pending.
I might cast Hex, because that doesn't force them to do a ability check, because that's what gets the me out of invisibility.
Yeah. Like directly attacking or making someone do a saving throw or damage,
Yeah.
right? Yep.
Yeah, if I attack, deal damage, or force a creature to make a saving throw, I become visible. Whereas Hex doesn't do anything like that. So I might just do that. I'll cast Hex. No, it's only a bonus action. And... oh, it does do damage. Whoops. Oh, fuck it. I'll do it anyway.
Lol. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target. Oh no, it doesn't do any damage.
Necrotic damage.
No, it's 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Yes. So you're just cursing this thing.
Okay, well, I've cursed it. Can I do a quick check to get, like, a idea of which ability would be the best one?
Depends on what your friends will do. So the check might be... because it's not saving throws, right? It's just ability check. A good one to do for this thing would be maybe athletics.
Sure. Yeah, well, I'll curse it with the athletics. So it has disadvantage on those kinds of checks. So that's just a bonus action. And then as an action, I can cast a cantrip at the same time as a spell. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will cast guidance on unit.
Cool.
I have a what's it called? A rules lawyer moment.
Yep.
Both of those are concentration spells.
Yeah, can't do it then.
I'm trying to help you.
I mean, I appreciate it so much, but the rules lawyer in me is like, I'm sorry, buddy.
That's because you're a male character, you can't concentrate on two things at once.
I like it.
Well, in that case, I will cast Mind Sliver on unit for being a rules lawyer.
Look, I deserve it. I get it.
Yeah. No, I will actually cast Eldritch Blast then.
Okay, cool. Yep.
So I will do that.
Cool. And you get 2 beams. So do your 2 attacks. Yep, that hits, and the second one misses. So you deal 5 force damage. As you do that, you come out of invisibility.
And I guess an extra 1d6, I believe,
Alright.
for Hex.
Yes.
Let me find the d6. Ooh, 7.
Cool. Nice.
And yes, I've popped out of invisibility now.
Yeah, cool. So you do 7 damage to this thing. Still looking good. You're out of invisibility. It doesn't seem like it's directed its attention to you yet. Anything else that you want to do?
Yeah, I'll just use my movement to find some sort of cover behind what I'm assuming is a wall here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm taking Pendle along with me.
Cool. Sweet. Do you want Pending to do anything?
No, at this stage I need to thoroughly read what they're capable of.
Yeah, okay, cool. We will head towards the Corrosive Drake. They're gonna kind of start slowly moving down this half-broken wall, crawling closer, and they're going to attack units with a tail attack.
That is a no.
That is a no. Dang it. It doesn't hit, nothing happens. That's frustrating. Yeah, that's their turn. Dang. Unit, you're up.
I would like to stabby.
Stabby stabby. That just hits. 12 slashing. As it goes to that for that tail swipe, you slash on the back of its butt real badly, and it looks hurt.
Did I carve it a new one?
You sure did.
I would like to go again.
Go again.
Oh!
Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, do your crit damage. Jesus, what? Max damage? What the hell is going on? Cool. What are you going for specifically? With your crit hit and max damage, I'll let you pick a body part.
I was going to say, can I like cleave off its wings?
Yeah. You fully cleave off its wings. It's not. It doesn't have good speed anymore, and it takes huge damage from that. And it's looking a little bit worse now.
Oh, that was satisfying. Just the crit was good, but the max damage just really made that.
I don't think I've ever seen max damage like that before.
Neither have I.
No. That's crazy. Anything else that you want to do?
I would like to spin that now that I've cleaved off its wings in the same sort of fluid movement. I want to spin the glaive around and just like bonk it on the head.
Go for it. Ooh, a dirty 20. Okay, with an extra 5, you bonk it on its head. It looks a little bit confused and dazed, but still up. Okay, next up is Gastonald. And they're going to say, oh, righto unit. And they're going to try to attack as well. Yeah, I think they'll just get in there and start slashing as well. That one misses. That one hits. And then they're just going to do their bonus action. Short swords again. Will they do might do a blade flourish. Oh, cool. No, they can just do that on top of that. Yeah, they'll do a third attack then. Sweet. So this is the third attack. Might as well just see if that hits. It does. They're going to do damage twice. And then they're going to use a defensive flourish with a bardic. So 1d8. Okay, extra 1 damage. They've got a AC of 14 now. So they do 15 damage to this thing, slashing at it crazy. That's the end of Gastonald's turn. Up now is Talon.
I was going to say, it's kind of a shame that you didn't do the defensive flourish first, because then that 14 would have also hit.
Oh, defensive flourish brings up Gastonald's defense, not bring down the corrosive drake.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
I thought it went down to 14, my bad.
No, that'd be cool though. Okay, Talon, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Because it's 3 rays, do I roll it 3 times?
Yes, roll 3 times. So that first one missed, the second and third hit. So yeah, do your little damage.
2d6. Or they just roll 4d6 at once?
You could just hit the Scorching Ray button there twice.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh, 18 damage of fire damage, right? Yeah, you're just crisping this thing up. Yeah, it's looking really screwed up. It's scorched, it's lost its wings, it's got a new butthole, Gastonald's slashed its face wildly, it's hex cursed, it's just having a terrible time.
No, it was a very bad day.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, cool.
I'm just going to move slightly out of mouth range.
Yeah, go for it. Okay, it is going to take a reaction and hit you. It's going to do a tail attack on you. It does an 11 hit, Talon. Oh, it does! Yeah.
Just. I have an 11.
Cool. Alright.
Can I do a reaction on a reaction?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Excellent. Well, I would like to attack it then.
Dang it. Alrighty. So you're doing that, like, reflection thing?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Oh, okay. So you just do a melee attack. Yeah, okay. Do a melee attack against it. Yeah, that hits. While you do that, Talon, you take 20 bludgeoning damage. And as you get hit by that, your AC goes down by 1.
Ow.
So I'll bring it down to 24 for you. There we go. Cool. And then 10 AC. And then we'll just have to remember to bring that up. Yes. There we go. And then I'll put a little armor thing. We'll just do a little heart. That'll remind us. So it takes out 9 slashing. It's still up, but it looks really angry. Very pissed off at you.
Good, I want its attention.
That's Talon's turn done. Up now is Darth.
Okay, I will just fire off some more Eldritch Blasts, I think.
Yeah, both hit.
Excellent.
Okay, what happens as you take this thing down?
They're the extra damages from the Hex Curse.
Okay, cool.
Just because I needed it there.
Yep.
I think Darth is like hiding behind this thing. He's trying to protect Pending, and just sort of like really nonchalantly kind of like just pokes his head around the corner and just fires off a couple of Eldritch Blasts, not really thinking too much about it. Being like, oh yeah, everyone else has got this, I'm just here sort of protecting my new pet. And that's it.
Yeah, you kind of just half-heartedly throw some Eldritch Blasts, and both kind of connect at this thing's neck, and just completely splits its head, like separates it and severs its head away from its body, as this thing is killed. And that's the big bad.
Woo!
Wow.
Conveniently severing its head, so we can just pick it up and take it.
Super
what you're telling
convenient.
me is Gas Donald is terrible bad luck when we have to fight.
Yeah. Oh, it's not Gastonald's fault. He's just very unlucky. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys completely destroy this thing. You severed the wings, you've decapitated this thing, and I will give you guys not only the experience for this one, but the experience overall from everything else. Okay, cool. After a few calculations, you guys get 4,000 experience overall.
So that's total.
Yeah, that's total. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys killed this thing. Pending is just loving life over there. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I toss whatever the closest thing to like a little bit of like meat I have to Pending.
Yeah, sure thing. They fully gobble it up in like one mouth. I think you got like the only thing close to you that is just like meat is one of the other baby drakes, kind of like severed in half, and you just throw half of it into its mouth, and it's fine. It loves it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Disturbing.
Yep.
Quick question.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Did you say how much experience we got? Because my connection was dropping out something shocking, and I heard nothing for like 5 whole minutes.
Oh wow. You guys get 4,000.
You get nothing though because you weren't listening.
My bad. So just a cool 4,000.
Yeah, cool 4,000. Alrighty. So, who is going to try to remove these eyeballs?
I mean,
Feels like a job for the wizard.
I was going to say, do you want me to do it?
I mean, can we just carry the head? Is that easier?
I guess you could shove the entire head into the... Yeah, because it's an extra dimensional space, that jar that you've got. So, yeah, you could do that. You could probably shove some of those wings in there too if you really wanted to.
Yes.
Can we just shove the whole thing in there?
Well, you can kind of like bend the wings a little bit, but the entire body, it's gonna be hard. You'd have to do a full, what would it be? To shove an entire drake into a small jar.
I think the wings and the head probably be all we need to pick
Yeah.
in terms of magical ingredients.
Yeah.
Well, what about meat if we get hungry?
Oh yeah, for sure. Talon, you also notice that. Do you have armor on you right now?
No.
No. Okay. So it's just kind of your clothes are tattered a little bit. So that's an easy fix once you get back.
I look fresh.
Yeah. So that's not going to be a big issue when you get back. To repair that AC, you probably just have to go to like a clothing store, or maybe the man brother that's still at the cafe.
No, was it Crumpet Man? Fuck, I can't remember.
I think it's Crumpet Man.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
I know. Let me see. It should be actually. Yeah, it is Crumpet Man. Waffle Man is gone. But yeah. You guys got the eyeballs, you got the wings. You sorted all that out. Do you guys head out of this area and out of the grove itself? Or what's your plan?
I mean, this is what we came for, right? There's nothing else we need to do.
No.
Then, yeah, I guess we head back.
Yeah, sweet. Let's send you guys to... I won't make you go through any more battles. I feel like you guys are battled out.
Yeah, I've run out of spells.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sweet. You guys make it back to Tituba Tower. You see the Grand Witch Tituba kind of fumbling around with her cauldron. Turns around to you and is like very surprised to see you all in the tower. Oh, you're back already? How? Oh.
We have the required.
Wow, I seriously didn't think it would only take you like 2 days. That's ridiculous. And everyone is still alive? You didn't lose anyone? No limbs lost or heads decapitated? No one eaten by any of the plants in there?
I got eaten, but apparently I tasted like shit, so I got thrown back up.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, so how did you guys go? What kind of size eye did you guys get?
I hold up the jar and I'm like, about this big.
Yeah, you kind of just empty out the extra dimensional jar onto the floor, and you just see like just a full baker's dozen worth of eyeballs kind of scatter out, followed by a pair of wings, and then followed again by those 2 giant corrosive eyes. And everyone do a quick insight check for me. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. Darth, you notice Tituba is salivating, like just drooling. Looks like her own eyes are gonna fall out of her face.
Well, we're going to keep some for ourselves.
Do you ask her that?
Well, I was just going to say, look, we were going to have a couple for ourselves, but you can have the rest.
Oh, that's fine. Look, I'll just take a few of these, and she picks up the 2 larger ones. She does take she says, can I take these wings for myself as well?
Do we need the wings for anything?
I just wanted to collect them for no reason, so...
Yeah, you don't know. You guys don't have a lot to do with using monster parts for anything. And on top of that, you don't know anyone that does either. So you would have no recollection whether it's useful to you or not.
Okay, well, in that case then, yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
I would like to ask if, seeing as the wings were not part of the original deal, is there additional compensation if she takes them?
Oh, absolutely. You guys you have fully soared above and beyond what is the normal reward is not enough, and I know that you will be getting a much higher reward.
I am satisfied.
She says, "How about, I'm a strong witch, and I feel like you have proved yourselves as heroes. How about a boon for each of you?"
I could go for a boon.
Pray tell, what is this boon?
So a boon is basically a reward granted to you by like a very powerful magical deity. It's on the same levels as kind of like a warlock gaining power from their deity. So on that level.
We're going to become warlocks with this witch.
Except without the contract. No contracts needed to be signed. This is more of a gift to you to kind of show appreciation.
I'm down.
Yeah, cool. She kind of looks over everyone. I think she'll go to Darth first, as this is a bit more noticeable. They look at Pending, the new familiar that you were able to befriend.
Which is just sitting on my shoulder, kind of like with a tail wrapped around my neck.
This thing is pretty big, so it's hefty, but you're still holding them on your shoulder. And Tituba kind of looks over and says, you know that they get crazier as they mature, right? Like right now this thing is very neutral, but I do have an idea. And you see her kind of out of thin air create this beautiful crystal encrusted collar, and she attaches it to Pending's neck, and she says, "Okay, as long as this thing, your little pet, is wearing this, it won't mature to an adult drake. So it'll permanently be in this kind of status as long as it's wearing the collar."
And what if I wanted to grow up and then use it as like a steed?
She kind of laughs at you. She goes, yeah, that's a funny one. She kind of pulls down and shows you where her leg should be, and you just see a big like wooden peg. And she says, "Yeah, I tried that once. It did not work out. I used a lot of charming spells. I even tried to make a collar similar to that one to kind of charm it. But yeah, no such luck."
Darth sort of grimaces, but is still secretly hoping to have a fully grown one that they can have tame.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, you can just pull off the collar and see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll save that for a battle one day.
Okay, she goes, "There's that done. Let's see, who else?" She walks over to Talon. She says, "What are you after, young wizard girl? What is it that you wish to obtain?"
I mean, I'm really looking for my grandfather, but I know to do that I have to continue to compete in the games. I've completely forgotten the name of the tournament.
Oh, the MLG tournament. Yes.
Yeah. So, like anything you could do to help with that?
Look, don't ignore that feeling of trying to find someone. I have just the thing for that. And they give you this. These magical dowsing sticks will point you towards the person that you're looking for.
You pitch about.
No worries, that should help you find who you're looking for. They go over to Gastonald's, and they say, "Oh, well, I've been kind of thinking of a reward for you since you're my favorite. and they kind of walk out and point at Lapu that's outside, and you see this donkey fully transformed into a giant white steed. And it looks like there's a permanent improvement to your travel situation throughout the region. So she does that. I'll have to let Emily know that later. And then they look over to Unit and they ask Unit, "Oh, I know you're not very chatty, but is there anything that you want at all, robot?" Well, I should call you Unit. Sorry, that is your name. Nothing? Is there anything? No wise words? Say less. Let me give you something that might help you kind of speak. They hand you a nice golden pen.
Ooh! I swing it like a sword just for funsies.
No, like, no, buddy. No.
But the pen is mightier than the sword.
My exact thoughts!
You snap it onto the ground and it breaks. She goes, "Oh," and she kind of goes into a pocket again and pulls out another one and passes it to you. And she says, "Look, I got a spare. Just be more careful with this one, okay?"
I put it in a pocket that I probably have.
But yeah, she gives you guys all those. As well as that, you guys get so collectively as a group, you guys get 8,000 gold, 8 quest points, and another 2,000 experience.
Damn.
I just need a Donald as well.
Okay, that's 2,000 gold each, right?
Depends on how you're doing the situation with Arnie.
She takes 10%, I think.
Yeah.
So 10% of 8,000 is 800, which then leaves us with 3,200, and that's as far as my math goes.
So basically we get 2,000 each, but we then pay her 200 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we each get
1,800, yeah, for each.
Level up!
Is it a level up?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Dang, perfect. Yeah, we can do level up things.
Level up.
Cool. I think with all of that, you guys... Oh, they also tell you, they say, "Hey, look, if there's anything else you guys need, here's my sending stone number," and they kind of write out a number for you to communicate with them.
Sending stones are pretty advanced.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, if you've got specific people's numbers, they can kind of send out messages pretty far away. But here you go. She gives you that number. I don't think anyone's got sending stones yet, but you've got a number. Okay, cool. So you did that. We can do level up, but I will also move you guys just back to your room. Cool. I guess for the rest of this session, we could do level up things and shopping if you want to.
I like that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. So you've got all the available stores in the store section there. Ones of note are obviously the feat shop, where you can get different abilities through training with Magic Michael. You've got some extra items in the magical store as well. And there's also the questing quarters shop with a few items there as well. Oh, and the tattoo parlor. There should be some new tattoos that you'd be available to. Yeah, but you guys have a little look at that and do level up stuff as well.
I have a question.
Yes. Also, I shared a new section in Magical Michaels that just opened up as well. As you helped him out, he's allowed you to look at the items in the back area. So that's in Magical Michael's rare magical wares. But yes, unit. Yep.
If I have resistance to something and then I gain resistance to that same something, am I immune?
It says resistances do not stack, although halving damage taken can stack if received from different sources. So if you got resistance to something and then something that halves your damage taken, and they both activate, then that will stack with each other.
Okay, because I've got part of my natural being a Warforged has me resistant to all poison damage, but then part of my upgrade, like my level up, can also give me resistance to poison as well. So it would literally just be constantly having two things for resisting poison.
Yeah, yep. In that sense, then no, it wouldn't stack in that sense. I would just do half damage for that. I like the idea of a robot not being able to be poisoned.
Because both of them would then give me... So both of them would give me the resistance to poison, but they would also both give me advantage to the saving throws against being poisoned.
Ah, got you. Yep.
So, but I know that double advantage doesn't stack.
No, it doesn't either. Is there anything else that, like, are there other options to choose from, or is that just like a thing through fighters or whatever it is?
So it's one of the runes that I can choose, and I'm tossing up between two of them. One of them, the standard stuff doesn't really work for me, but it's the when I activate it kind of thing that I like.
Yeah.
And the other one, which is the one that gives me poisoned, I like the thing that I can do when I activate, but I also like the poison stuff if it works.
Gotcha. Okay, what we're gonna do is roll a d20. If it is a 11 or higher, you'll get immunity. If it's 10 or lower, you won't get the immunity.
Yes!
There you go. Problem solved.
Done.
Okay, cool. Immunity to poison.
Now you're going to change things so that way poison never becomes an issue.
Might even be a detriment. You might try to test something and not be able to see if it's poison or not. At least you can drink whatever you want now.
Yay!
Cool. So we sorted that out. I'm also going to say too, you guys have the smallest amount of time before the next round begins in the tournament. And in that time you can do that other quest that you wanted to do, that tournament research. Would it be better for me to level up Emily's character as well, or should I just wait until she does it for herself?
I think you should do it for her. I mean, you do anyway.
Okay.
My exact thought.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
What was the deal with these feats? Did we have to pay for them, or?
Yeah, you have to pay for them. It costs 2,000 gold to get a new feat.
Oh, well.
It takes a week of in-game time to fully learn a feat, and you can only learn one feat per player during that time.
How long until our next battle? Is it 1 week?
We can kind of retcon and say that you picked it up right before heading off, and you've just been doing like night classes for training.
Well, the one that I'm thinking of choosing just feels more like a growth of the actual character, going through puberty or something.
Yeah, cool.
Because I want to do Dragon Hide, which basically, I manifest scales and claws reminiscent of my draconic ancestors. So it's going through puberty and just getting stronger.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we could totally do that. So you're gonna go for that one for sure?
Yeah, that's the one that jumps out to me the most. Either that or Dragon Wings, but I feel like Dragon Hide's a bit more practical. I'll get Dragon Wings next time.
Okay, well, if you do that, take the 2,000 out of that. And we see a scene of every time that Darth goes to fall asleep, to take a long rest, instantly be flung through a portal, flying back into the training room in Magical Michael's, as he starts to throwing daggers at you, and chases you around the back room area, to help you train to become stronger.
Cool. Yeah, awesome. I'll just go through and add those things as well. My AC goes up. Nice.
Where are the feats again?
On the bottom of your legs.
Listen here, you little shit.
There you go.
Oh, so it's not like a shop that we can go to get feats.
Actual physical feet.
Well, I thought it was going to be like kind of like the tattoo shop, but
No, so how this is set up, as we saw beforehand, Magical Michael will essentially put you through a crazy kind of boot camp to kind of improve your abilities.
that's right. I remember that now. Yes.
Yeah. And depending on what certain feat you choose will be the type of training that you get from him.
Can I take the feet fade away?
Let me have a little look.
Prerequisite's a gnome,
Yep,
which I'm pretty sure I am.
you are, yes.
So it's increase your dex or intelligence by 1 to a maximum of 20. Immediately after you take damage, you can use a reaction to magically become invisible until the end of your next turn, or until you attack, deal damage, or force someone to make a saving throw. Once you use this ability, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah, you can absolutely take that one.
Sweet.
I think we see during that same time that Darth goes missing, Talon, you also get sent through a strange portal into the same area, and you see Magical Michael go, "Ooh, two targets now," and starts throwing daggers at you as well, trying to hit you. And Magical Michael's like, "Just go invisible. It's what your people do. Just do it. Just feel it." And put you through this crazy training as well.
And how much is this crazy training?
2,000 per feat. You can only do one of them per that duration.
Can I also do one? Make a third one
Sure.
go through the ringer.
Yep, go for it.
I would like Heavy Armor Master. Increase your strength score by 1, and while wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that you take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3.
So you've got proficiency with heavy armor, right? You've already got that.
And I'm currently
part?
wearing.
Okay, reduced by 3. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Sweet, because that means I also hit harder, because that means my strength score goes up to 18 instead of 17, so I get an extra
Nice.
+1.
Sweet. Absolutely. You get sent through a portal. Everyone gets sent through a portal. And what Magical Michael does instead kind of sees you and goes, I mean, I've already got 2 already, but alright. They kind of wave their puppet hand around to you, and you feel your armor that you have attached to you kind of weigh 3 times the weight that it usually is, as it kind of goes, alright, and kind of throws a cloud of daggers in your direction. Goes, just strengthen up this way. And by the time that you've been hit by...
Mike doesn't really do anything, he just likes throwing daggers at us.
Yeah, no, that's it. All answers daggers. If you can dodge a dagger, you can dodge anything.
5 Ds of D&D.
Dodge, duck, dive, dodge, and dive.
Okay, so I have just, with my feat and my level up, just granted myself less bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and conditional resistance to the same damage. However, the resistance is not specifically non-magical.
Oh, so it's just any piercing, bludgeoning, slashing?
Yep, it just says you can invoke the rune as a bonus action, gaining resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage for 1 minute.
Yep, that is it. That's that. That resist any type, even magic. I guess that makes sense for a rune, since it's innately magical. Now, what spell should Gastonald have? Actually, there might be more options just online. There's morph on here as well, which could be hilarious.
In regular D&D, can you polymorph anyone into whatever animal, or is it always a sheep?
Oh, you can polymorph them into anything that you want. And this one says specifically that you can change them up to the challenge rating equal to their level. So now that you're at level 7, you can go up to a challenge rating 7 for that target.
Amazing. And then Baldur's Gate, they turn them into a sheep, which in and of itself is hilarious, but not quite as cool as turning someone into like blowfly and then smashing them in the face.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, you can turn someone into like a really weak thing if they fail on their wisdom saving. But the other effect that you can do is turn another person in the team into a really strong creature, and then they get the abilities of that creature. Yeah. And challenge rating 7, you get some crazy shit like a black dragon, or a stone giant, or a mind flayer. Cool. I'll just pick maybe polymorph. That would be. I feel like Emily would use that.
So once we've done that, are we done, or are we doing something else?
I think that's it. I can't really think of anything that won't be too story heavy.
Yeah, we don't want to leave that out.
Yeah. So what I'll do is we'll stop here, and then the next session we'll go straight into the personal mission, watching everyone in the tournament and getting some info from that.
Sweet.
Also, you have to have that conversation with Sundancer, whether or not you're going to be a part of. Yeah. So I'll let you think about how you're going to deal with that situation, and we'll dive into that next session as well.
Cool. Alright. Well, thank you for a cool session, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye!
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.